Oh, I forgot to start my music. There we go. Alright. Hi guys, this is Lavender Town's Ghost, and welcome back to ZooCubed! Last time, I forget exactly what we did last time, but I think we moved some Malays. We got some pigs, I remember that. We got our warm pigs over here. I should probably put them into, like, actual pens. Something along those lines. They're fine, nothing's gonna hurt them inside here. Why are you in the ground? Why are you like this? Anyway, I know last time I said I wanted to work on, is the music playing? I think the music is not working. It's very quiet. Why is it quiet? Hello? There we go, okay. So, I think, so, let's see, we got, oh, that's right, we got our shepherds up. Oh, you will trade more, dye. Let me do that, get more emeralds. So I think last time I said I wanted to do a spider farm, but I don't know if, because all the ones I can see rely on, dungeons, and I don't know if we have a spider dungeon nearby. Can I not get this one over here, really? So I'll have to see if we have a spider dungeon nearby. And I wanted to do a piglin farm, but I couldn't find a design that I could practice building, because I like to practice building things first. So we'll probably hold off on that until next week. Give me all your dye. There we go. So what I think we'll do instead is work more on the zoo itself, because we have the northern section kind of laid out and done, but we don't really have the southern section. Let me put these back really quick. Emeralds. Grab this. Yeah, let's look at our map really quick. Yeah, so we have this upper part laid out. And we haven't had a chance to do the bottom part. So I think we'll do that. And then, because that'll get us the Y levels. That's what we did here, is we figured out the Y levels we wanted. And then laid them out. And we'll do that for down here, and then we'll go back. We started a little bit up there with, I need blocks so I can stand. We started a little bit up here with the night houses. So we can probably work on those a little more, because I think another one will go there. This can be like a larger night house back here that can have like multiple pandas. Same with there, and then we'll just have, because all of these, actually I don't think that one is a panda. I think that one is going to be a pig. So that one can have like its own isolated night house, you know, over there. Maybe even up front, as long as it's, you know, covered and hidden. So let me go ahead and sleep, and I can actually go ahead and grab. So we'll do this, that. We'll do these bottom ones first. I guess that one. I should also go ahead and grab all of them. I can just put the ones we don't need right now in the box. Oh, that's right. I need to get an updated mod pack for the preview map and inventory, because when I upgraded, I don't think I saw one of those, and I need a bed. Oh. Daisy, you sleep over there. Aw, thank you for the flower. I had to take away all of her mushrooms. because she kept placing mushrooms everywhere, and then they just spread all over the floor. So she lost her mushroom privileges. So I want to make sure she didn't put another one down. Now she has flowers, and she has places she can put the flowers. She also keeps pushing all of the pets around. Alright, so let's get out our shears, our wools, and our dirt. So let me go ahead and just grab a little bit more dirt just to put in the chest. There we go. And... alright, so let's head down here first. Once we get the night houses done, I want to start moving the animals actually into their night houses so we can breed them. Because that we don't have to worry about moving a whole bunch of them. Why is there a skeleton down there? This place is lit up. You shouldn't be down here. Alright, well, you were dead. Close to dead anyway. Alright, so... I probably am going to need to go back and get more wool. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and get my... why is a corner of that missing? Oh, actually, wait. Why are you here? You need a level. I should probably get my map out and just double check what each of these enclosures are going to be. Where's Empire? Oh, there is my... how far back did I take a picture of that map? There it is. Alright, this is Ocelot, so that's fine. This is also mostly what I really need the map for, is to remember what animal goes where for, and how many of each animal there's going to be for like the for the night houses. Okay, that's good. Why are you not over there? Because, like, you know, for the wolves and stuff, obviously, they're going to need larger night houses than, like, the cats, because there's only going to be, you know, singular cats, but multiple wolves. That's good. Alright, Ocelot is done. I'm actually going to probably need to get more wool. Let me go ahead and just grab a few more stacks of wool while I'm over. I'm still nearby. And you know, we should probably work on the cave part, because I don't have any designs laid out for the cave section. I just kind of know what's going to go there, but I don't know how big the enclosures are going to be or anything like that. How is this doing for our brown and white? Because we had extras of those. Okay, good. Yeah, and we had to fix our bone meal farm. Is it still working? Yeah, working pretty well. down. Why music not work? We still also have to finish the barn at some point. Just kind of unfinished sitting there. Alright. Let's see. Let's try to keep all this on the same. And because the thing is, I can go back and add more to the terrain when I'm actually building the enclosures. But let's just, like, if, you know, for like hills and stuff. But for now, let's try and keep everything at just the same level to make things easier for the planning. Actually, I guess I could leave this as like a little raised back area. Yeah, why not? This needs to be filled in, though. Well, that's not where that goes. It needs to do terraforming stuff anyway for the space around the enclosures just to make them look better for the zoo itself. Those will probably move. Oh, that's right, because this is going to be like the cafe section. Okay, so this can probably all get filled in. We can go up here. This is going to need to be filled in more. Over here, don't hit the ocelot enclosure. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit of a weird bend around here, so I don't want it getting too close. Better. All the enclosures are going to have like a little bit of weird shapes. There you go, I think that looks okay. Oh, and then we gotta get this corner still. Ooh. There you go. Alright, and bed. It's not gonna let me sleep yet. Let me sleep. Jesus. Why are you here? You don't have anything useful. Nope. If you buy something I have a whole bunch of, maybe. But other than that, they're useless. See, the one thing is, I feel like we're going to be getting wandering traders spawning inside of enclosures occasionally, which is going to be interesting. Alright, so those are done. These are just going to be displays inside the restaurant that's going to be here. Alright, so let's see. What are you going to be? Okay, another one of the wolves. Let's... What Y level do we want to keep this on? Because this is a rocky one. I say let's keep this at 64 for the most part. So we'll fill in here. I'd rather fill in more than what the actual enclosure is going to be, so that way I don't feel like I have to follow the contours of this for the enclosure. Gonna need more dirt, but I'll be getting some when I dig this out. Alright. Let's get you. All this middle ground stuff. I'm so glad we upgraded our shovels to netherite. Makes things so much easier. Less repair time, a little bit faster mining. Well worth it. I don't even need a haste beacon over here. Alright. This might need to move a little bit more. Actually, why don't I move that down a little bit and have this be just like a straight, more of an overlook directly into the enclosure. Like have the enclosure come right up to here. Let's do that. Yeah, we can have this follow the path like a little bit more, like have it come up to like about here or something. Also replace that with like stone or something for the wall. And then we have it go off the diagonal over here. This is going to be for the maned wolves, I think. If I remember correctly. Random block. Like, there we go. Part of me feels like that's a little too low. I mean, I guess I can put glass up there.
Automatize internship air 1x1u. Cheap viewers on stream.com remove the space LZ5Z1.
Why is my spam filter not working? No one cares about your cheap viewers. Alright, that looks pretty good. I might make this all one level deeper. Especially like right here, I might make it a few blocks deeper. Alright, now for... Put that in there. Alright. You're done, and now it is you, I believe? Nope. You? Yes. Okay, you're the upper part of this one. Right. Oh, okay, I do need one of these. So this should be pretty straightforward. It's just what Y level do we want to do it at? Because let's see, we have 64. Yeah, 64 seems to be the majority of it. Alright, let's take it all down to 64. This one should be straightforward because I'm pretty sure these are perfect lines. Oh god, they're not perfect lines. Oh no, I'm going to have to adjust things. The horror. It's the only one that's slightly off. Oh wait, this is all supposed to be raised up. Sleep. I might add the beach and re-add the beach. There we go. That's the Y level it's supposed to be at. Alright, so... the reason I'm not in... There we go. Let's move it down. Look at those skills. Put me in MCC. I don't know what skill this qualifies as. As I proceed to fall. Maybe one year my MCC Rising team will get onto MCC. I've done like different team each time. Alright, oh shoot, I have to bring out the maps now. I think you are upgraded. Alright, so... you and you at the bottom maps. I guess I need you. Wait, shoot, I still need... Ooh. Nope, not yet. Oh, the order of these is totally messed up now. Yes, okay, you're the one I need. Should I move this also to be right up against the wall? Because otherwise the fence is going to have to be really tall right here. Yeah, let's move it down. Oh, wrong map. Okay, there's one of them. No, I just need the two. I don't need this one. Just this one. Yes, okay, top ones. Alright, so let's move these. Actually, no, this is fine because it kind of pushes in over here. But like up here. I want to come to here. Do we want it to be, again, lower over here? I think this one is a little bit more okay because logically sniffers aren't as dangerous as the wolves. So it's okay for like right here. And again, we're gonna have like a higher fence line on these. Alright. Garbage, okay. Don't care about those. So you over here, what are you gonna be? You are black cat. What are you specifically? You are a cod. You have actual... Can I click on this? There we go. Let me look at the guidelines. Terrestrial. I do love how there's literally like a guideline I can look up for keeping small wild felines in captivity. Alright, so let's see. I do actually kind of like the angling of this. Like, we'll bring this up to maybe not this high. Like, bring that one down to here. Let's see, 69 to maybe 66. I think, yeah, that'll be good. 69 to 66. Oof. Oop, I keep grabbing stuff I don't care about. Ah. Why did it start halfway through the song? Why does it do that sometimes? Can't see it. This is a little more like this. That's good. Boxes, so yeah, you can get. Oh, this is gonna be a weird one. Oh gosh, the boxes are down there. That could be the night house. Actually. I'm so confused. I'm like, did I move them all over here? Alright, so let's do 62 as our middle ground here. Yeah, we'll do 62 as like kind of the middle. thought I'd build something on the hill like this. I guess I could have left part of that. Maybe had it go up a little bit. I want it backed up against this wall here, so that way that can be our night house. Just have to be careful about the corners. Ooh, that's a really weird shape. See how this looks from up top. Yeah, it's a little small for the number of boxes I want. Push that back out a little. Let's bring this down more. This should be a little bigger and look a little bit nicer. And yeah, that'll save time on the night house because the foxes are already in the night house. I would just need to make an actual gateway door for them. Actually, let me go ahead and grab the marker that I'm using for the night house, so that way night house. So that I can see on the map that I do have a night house already planned for these guys. And that's a bit better sized. I can actually even bring this down a bit more. This just a little bit more rounded. That should be good. Actually, I could honestly move it more, make this even bigger. Because there's nothing else going over here, right? No, it's just the foxes. So I could actually expand it and make it much larger. I don't have to make it, you know, the size that I had planned. I could go bigger. Okay, we could bring it like up around here maybe. Give more spaces for the foxies. Let me see. There we go. I like that a little bit better. Oh god, the armadillo pit. Or that armadillo pit later. Alright, so this is a wolf, so this is all gonna have to get blocked in, isn't it? Yeah, pale wolf. What was pale wolf? Oh, Rocky Mountains, so... This is the one that's probably going to have a very vague Yellowstone design in it. So that's pretty... It's actually pretty wide open. I can just do everything at ground level. Yeah, everything can just be... Actually, no, I can just make this easier. Just make everything... This is the new corner. Oh, why did I have two orange ones right next to each other? Let's dig through the mountain here. Let's dig through the mountain here and see where I end up. Oh, that helps if I use the right tools.
Bunny's Den.
What?
Is fate in the cards tonight in regards to streaming? Bunny's Den. Pika ramen, pika ramen, pika ramen, pika ramen.
No, sorry. Thursdays is always Minecraft for me. Normally Wednesdays is Ace Attorney. I just decided to do Fate on a whim. I'll probably do more Fate in the future, but I need to get a more broad stream schedule. But yeah, just Minecraft today. Sorry.
Bunny's Den. Pike ramen.
Pike ramen. I love how it reads out the emojis. I have an option to turn off emojis, but I love the way it reads, or not emojis, chat emotes. That's the word I'm looking for. I have an option to turn off reading out emotes, but I just love the way it pronounces so many of the names.
Bunny's Den. That's awesome, I love that. Bunny's Den. I wonder. Bunny's Den. TwitchCon HYPE TwitchCon HYPE. Bunny's Den. Glorious.
It's supposed to also alternate between different voices, but it never does. If you want to stick around, though, even though I'm not playing Fate, what I'm currently doing is...
Bunny's Den. Sometimes I feel it's trying to seduce me.
Oh, is my Firefox audio not working?
Bunny's Den. Do you hear how it said glorious? Bunny's Den. Glorious.
It definitely has a voice to it. But yeah, what I'm currently doing in Minecraft is making a zoo for every mob in the game. And every variant of every mob in the game. And they're all based on real-world animals, and the zoo is going to attempt to be as realistic as possible. So I'm working on the enclosures right now.
Bunny's Den. Kazooish Minecraft build.
This enclosure is going to be for one of the wolf variants, specifically the pale wolf, and it's going to be representing the Northern Rocky Northern Rocky Mountain wolf, which is the gray wolf that is in Yellowstone, which I'm very, very fond of. Alright, that's pretty good. This is a very straightforward one, but I think that's fine. Not very wobbly.
Bunny's Den. I like Mountie more.
Mountie. You know what? I'm putting that in my notes. I'm going to name one of them Mountie now. Alright, do I want to do anything else with this? I think that's good for that. Alright, armadillos. What was I doing with the armadillos? I was just having them be down here, right?
Bunny's Den. Should make an Everglades-styled area too. Bunny's Den. Give Florida some love, lol.
I'm from Florida. There's not too many animals that work well for Florida is the thing in Minecraft. Like, they don't have alligators. None of the cats really work for mountain lions. I do have bobcat, or an animal or a cat that's going to be a bobcat, represent a bobcat, but I don't really have a Florida area.
Bunny's Den. Florida is, to be honest.
Listen, I'm from Florida. I'm allowed to make fun of Florida. Yeah. I think I am. Do I
Bunny's
have swamp
Den.
rabbits?
Not you the game, lol.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Listen, we need some alligators. Listen, water needs to be scary. We need the true Florida experience of 50% chance of every body of water having an alligator on it. It does not matter if it's a backyard pool. There's a good chance there's an alligator in it. Alright, this is a little I'm fine with the armadillo one being more square. Alright, and then what was this one up here? This was a pig of some sort, I think. What were you? Cold pig? Whoop. Wild boar. Yeah, you're everywhere. I'll get to sleep again. Alright, oh boy, what Y level do I want this to be at? I guess I'm making this viewing angle from the Arctic section? Let's see, I could probably make this, we could go up one or two more. Where even is, okay, it's over there. So like here maybe. Sleep.
Bunny's den. Armored catfish, puddle puppies, manatees, key deers, etc. Bunny's
Ooh.
den. They have a good start with turbals.
They
Bunny's
do.
den. Maybe a Florida panther.
See, they like adding endangered animals, like they have the panther, the dolphin is, I believe, specifically based off the Japanese river dolphin, which is endangered. So, like, yeah, Florida panther would be great. Or deer. Any sort of deer would be nice. And gators, obviously. Gators are cool. Alligators, I think, would be a really cool addition. Like, they would spawn specifically in swamp and mangrove swamp biomes. Bring a little bit more uniqueness to those areas. Because you do have the bogged. So I guess you already do kind of have a dedicated hostile mob for the area. But they could be, like, more neutral, because alligators don't really mess with you unless you try swimming. That'd be interesting if they'd be able to implement that.
Bunny's den.
Oh, great blue heron.
Protected and beautiful bird mainly seen in Florida.
I love great blue herons. Aningas, those would be cool. We need more birds. Because right now we just have the parrots and the chickens. We need more bird variety in Minecraft. Like, seagulls would be cool, too. Like, just imagine over here and you just see, like, birds flying overhead. That, I think, would be a cool addition. I am running out of space for dirt. Story of my life. Alright, I'm gonna go throw a bunch of this dirt back in one of my chests really quick. Yeah, but I feel like birds and deer are two things that I really wish they would add more of. Because, like, you know, everyone's, like, wants lions and stuff like that, which would be cool, but those are very specific. I feel like just more flying birds in general would be nice. Because you have the parrots, which are cool in the jungles. Hello? Game? Oh, okay, everything froze for a second. I think we're back. I never started recording. Oh no, I just realized I forgot to start the recording.
Bunny's den. Lions are cool but won't provide much in terms of pets gratifying or loot ID imagine.
Yeah, see, the thing is, you gotta take into account what it would actually add to the game mechanically. Because, like, camels, cool thing to add, and it has the bonus of being, two people can ride on it at once. It can step over, larger blocks. It can jump. So you got to think of what it would add mechanically. Like alligators would be cool, maybe because you could add like alligator skin or like alligator scales or something like that, and you could make armor out of it. And that, like, maybe because like that would give you, default, just add some like swim speed or something.
Bunny's Den. We've long needed snakes in this
Oh,
game
snakes,
TBH.
yes. Snakes would be cool. Yeah, snakes would be cool because they could function kind of like foxes, where you don't necessarily tame them, they just kind of become used to you and can hang out. That would be cool because you can do a lot of different stuff with snakes.
Bunny's Den. Snake venom, anti-venom snake skin and food as well as being able to make them pets that can also attack things.
Ooh, that's good, yeah. Yeah, the poison aspect of them would be really interesting.
Bunny's Den. Would also make for a fun formidable cave creature too.
Yeah, the thing is, you do already kind of have poisonous cave stuff with the cave spiders. You probably wouldn't want to double up on that, on like having two poisonous things in the caves.
Bunny's Den. Imagine also catching a snake and being able to put venom on your weapon eyes.
See, that would actually work better with frogs, with poison dart frogs. Because that's what people actually do that with poison dart frogs, is use poison dart frog venom on their weapons. That would be cool. Have like tiny little frogs, like only a few blocks big. But like, they're completely passive. But if you just touch them, if you come in contact with them, you immediately get poisoned. That would be cool. I think that would be interesting, actually, having a fully passive mob that can still hurt you. Let me go ahead and fill in this bottom part.
Bunny's Den. Poison and venom are different. Venom is injected while poison is ingested, could be through food, air, or through the skin. Bunny's Den.
True.
So they could just make poison and venom separate.
See, the thing is, though, I feel like game-wise they don't really care about that because cave spider poison is technically venom, but they just refer to it as poisoned. I think having a stat that's called envenomed would sound badass. You've been envenomed sounds so much cooler than you've been poisoned. I need more dirt. trying to think, do I actually have any... Did I put Florida rabbits on my list or not? Where are my rabbits? They're down here. I did. I have the Florida white rabbit, which is technically just a subspecies of tame rabbit. And I do have marsh rabbits, so I do have some Florida rabbits. This is going to be a real weird enclosure to go back and work on. I don't really know if I like how this one is laid out. Let me sleep! The sun is setting! I keep hearing something. Sleep. 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 There we go. Alright, I think that's pretty good for this, for the boar. Okay, and now, do we keep going with the... Yeah, let's keep looping around for the, brain died word. Arctic section. This is the one I need, right? I think so. Oh, I have my map here. Why did I not look at my map? Yes, okay. Okay, so next is the wolves that are over here. Now, what kind of wolves were these? These are specifically snowy wolves. The Arctic wolf. Smart me. So I think these are also just going to be kind of just straight across at each other. Oh, why did I... Smart. making my life easier and making the enclosure slightly bigger, so I don't have to worry about... Hey, there we go. Now it's a perfect diagonal. Oh, I need more dirt. There's my dirt. Give me my dirt. I will need that later when I have to fill all this in. Alright, so let's see. Do I... Do I keep it all flat, or do I raise this part up a little bit? Actually, you know what? This is all going to get replaced with snow, so I may as well just keep it. I'll raise it up one, but this all has to come down. Pig, you are in my way. That needs to come out a little bit more. Why did I not think to use free cam before? There you go. That's a little better. That's good. Alright, that's for the Arctic wolves. And now we need you, which is the what are they called? Something beach wolves. The ones that have a lot of melanistic wolves. Alexander Archipelago wolves. Switch to you. Alright, and then you can be... Where's your far corner? Oh, your far corner is on another map? Do you just have 3? Did I never make a 4th corner for these? Okay, no, it's over there. Oh, and it's nighttime again. Alright, let me go ahead and take care of this first. Why are you like this? Let me sleep. What's that noise? It's like a fan going really, really loud. Alright, so let's see. Let's go this way. Move the squid. So I want to be here. Oh, I already took it down to this level, so I guess they're going to be at this level. Nope, that didn't work. That needs to be this angle more. There we go, that should work. And then let me get the corner. be fun. God, I'm hitting all of these wrong. There, there. It's a little wonky because of the path. I don't know why I didn't think of doing this before. This makes things so much easier. Alright. I think that's good. Let's just get the corner up here. You look like a natural corner. There, that's pretty good. Alright, so now the fun part, the polar bear. Because I want that to be... How am I going to do the polar bear? Because I want there to be like an upper viewpoint and like a lower viewpoint. Maybe I can just have like a tunnel go underneath. And like a bridge go up top. I don't know why I'm putting all the dirt away. I'm going to need this dirt. Toss this over here. Yeah, I'll toss the grass. I don't need it right now. Eventually I will need the grass, but not right now. How am I gonna do this? Because I want... You know what? I could have this be the level, and then just have something that goes down under the water. I think that'll work best. Why do squids make noise? I don't understand that. Why do squid make noise? Yeah. I can always go back and cutting up sleep. Remove the dirt that I don't need if I want this to just be like a glass wall. Sleep. Swim, please. Do not drown. This is gonna be more of a diagonal. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's get these corners. Come back. this is definitely gonna have to look up top and fix some things about this. I can tell some of these are really weird looking. Alright, let's take a look at this. That's actually not bad. You know what? I think that's okay. And like I said, I'm probably going to remove some of this and just put glass there. I think for now, it's good. Alright, now I need... Let's do this bunny in the center. Because, I mean, that's going to be simple. I just got to cycle through a bunch of maps, not you. Not you. Done with you. Done with you. You. You're not part of the bunny. Done with you. Okay, so... Don't know which other map has the bunny thing on it. I think you're the only one we haven't used yet. I feel like this one is pretty straightforward because I made this as easy as possible. It is bunny. Hello, fish. There we go. Okay. Now make this a little bigger. Actually, no, why don't I just make this an actual square? Why do I need to... There we go, bunny square. And it looks a little small now, but you gotta remember, rabbits are not that big. Bunnies are not that big. Okay, so this map is done. So with this map and this one. No, we do later. Yes, okay, these two. And who are you? Cow. Cold cow. What is cold cow? Cold cow is... wild yak. So like 64. Again, why is 64 just seems to be our go-to? Just gonna fill this whole section in here. Again, I'm probably going to end up tearing out a lot of this dirt and replacing it with like snow or whatever is more fitting for that enclosure. Everything's just dirt now, so I can make things easy on myself. This one is going to be like skirting right on the edge of the pathway. No, actually, I'm fine with it rising up like this. Like, that might get pushed back a little more, but I'm fine with that incline. Let me sleep. Fix the corners, and then see what else needs to be worked on. Alright, let's see how this looks. Pretty good. I think that's solid. No weird, super weird areas or anything like that. Like obviously this weird stretching out part would get removed, but that's actual enclosure work. Next boy. More wolves, you're the tundra wolves. I can lower this down to here and we'll be good for leveling. Why is there so much grass? Can't see. Get it over here. Just realized I probably need to level the front area some. Yeah, let's get it. Well, actually, I think it's fine because I don't want it to be above the ground level. If anything, we'd have to bring that down more. I can just push this part back a bit though. There we go. Yeah, like maybe come down a little more. There we go. Fix these corners. Let's see how you look. Maybe move that back, the back wall. Move this up a little bit. Like it's, yeah, it's coming a little tight. There we go. Some of these have little weird shapes, but they're still good. Alright, so you're good. Next is over here. Alright, so let's see, you're done. It's you, correct? Yes, alright. This enclosure is going to be Arctic foxes. Yeah, this level is fine. And then let's see, these. Let's move them down to 65. keep getting grass that I don't want right now. At some point I'll probably need that grass, but I do not care about it right now. Alright. Oh, you're small. I need to make you taller. Let's bring this down a little closer. There we go. Oh, it's this weird, weird corner here. Make this a little bit taller. This is what I should be doing for all of them. There we go. That's good for our Arctic foxes. Next is, what was next to the Arctic foxes? Another small one. A type of cat I do not remember. Alright, so next is 2 cats, rabbits. Oh, I think I missed a rabbit enclosure that I'm gonna have to go back and do. Oh, and the goat. Alright, we'll do this cat one for up here, and then we'll go and do the goat over there. I need a bed. Let me sleep. Alright, so this one, ooh, this one is actually kind of almost already in a pit, which is nice. We can actually take everything down to this level right here, to 64. Eat. Nom nom nom. Alright. This out. This is a simple straight line. You are more of a diagonal. This might be the palace cat, I don't remember. Move this corner a little bit. Don't need to come down that early. And way back. There we go. No, get rid of this floating part over here. Alright, so let's see. This one is done. You two are the only two we need left now. Let's do you first. Oh, I'm going to need more orange wool. I'm all out of orange wool. Luckily our farm is right there. So what's funny is when I'm done, I have to recollect all this wool and I'm going to be like, oh, I have so much wool now. I have plenty of orange wool. How are we doing? There we go. Alright, having the double farms for the white and brown wool is very good. Hi, buddy. And also having the stasis chambers. Not stasis chambers, but the chunk loaders. That's what I'm looking for. The chunk loaders are definitely a good thing to have. I'm going to need to clear out the iron farm soon because that's probably going to be getting full. Alright, so let's see. Goats, yours can be pretty up and down. Actually, the back is honestly probably going to be taller than what it currently is. I'm fine with having that be pretty rocky because they're mountain goats. I will say I probably want it... I don't want this up. I would want this to be down. So I want this to be 67. Or actually, you know what? No, let's make it 66. I'll have the front part be 66. I want elevation. This is one of the few ones where I want a lot of elevation. That's straight across anyway. Yeah, then it can go up. Yeah, I want this back wall to be high. I don't know, I'm gonna put all the horses that are just kind of wandering around here. Yeah, like I said, this might actually come up more. Oh, but we wanted this to be... We'll see how I figure this part out. Because these are going to need to be tall fences. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about it being right up against there. This is going to have to move down one. It can come down there, but yeah, right up against here. It can't be up against the fence because I don't want the fence right against the path. You don't want people sticking their fingers through the bars and getting bit by a goat. Definitely not the worst to happen with a goat, but still. still a gap there. Little janky sideways, that's fine. At that corner. Yeah, I think that'll be good for the goats. Obviously, we're going to fill in that hole down there. But we are not doing enclosure work, or we're not doing environmental work right now. We are just laying out. How did you get outside? Just laying out the paths right now, or the enclosures. Alright, so this is a rabbit that I missed. Let me figure out which map you were part of. You. Yes, okay. Oh shoot, okay, so the rabbit's down here. Let me fix the rabbit first. You... No, you need to be 66. You need to be down low. Oh, okay, lava pool down there. Didn't know that was there. Alright. Let's... I'm gonna have to completely readjust this, I know. Sleep. Not that bad, but let's see here. Bring it this way more. Bring it a little bit closer. Because these are rabbits, they're not going to hurt anybody. Ooh, can I include that tree? What are rabbits are these specifically? Do they have big warren sizes? Black. Can I justify having a giant enclosure for the rabbits? Black is volcano rabbit. Stop. Oh, they are tiny rabbits, I forgot. Two to 5 animals in burrow, so 5 bunnies. I can justify making this a little bit big. Probably not including the tree, though. Alpine scrublands. Tall, dense vegetation. Open pine forest and open pine woodlands. Okay, yeah, you know what? Let's include the tree. Let's include the tree. That's going to be difficult. We're going to have to make a very tall wall around the tree so they do not hop out, but... So you know what? Let's actually lower this then. Now I just put all this stuff here, but I'm taking it all away now. Yeah, we'll frame it to be more up against this side than over there. It'll be almost like a triangle with the tree at the point. God, when I going back in here and adding like burrows and stuff is gonna be fun. Okay, where is 10 by 10 needs to be lowest. Do I want it this low or do I want it? Now we can make it a little bit higher. Let's say we want it like here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. So like here needs to be the bare minimum corner. And I keep falling. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so yeah, it'll be going up far enough. Alright, this is going to be weird, but it's going to kind of meant to look like a triangle rather than the weird circle shape we've been using. It's going to look slightly funny. Not bad. Okay, so let's push out this side a little bit more. little bit. There we go. I think that's good for 5 bunnies. Smiley face. Oh, I don't like this corner here. There we go. All right. Rabbit is done. Oh, I have the wrong map. There we go. All right, so now let's do... Oh, shoot, there's another one I totally missed. A cat I totally missed. What cat were you? Siamese. Alright, that's a Siamese. Oh, you're my made-up cat. You're my made-up Vancouver bobcat. Alright, let's go back down over here. That's probably going to move down. The little X's are fine. Like I said, those are very easy to move. Those are just like little perches for birds. Oh, and I am once again full of dirt. I don't know why I dug this one out already, but alright. That makes my life much easier. Oh, you know, I probably needed dirt to level another area. Probably make it go back a little more. That's good. Now let's make this come down a little bit more. There we go. Alright, so those are good. So now we need to go back up here to... What's that? 3 more enclosures? 3 more enclosures? Almost done with the enclosures. Let's take a look at our map. Alright, you are next. You are... Another bunny. Okay, so we have another bunny and another cat, and then we're done. Alright, let's see. So bunny, yeah, this needs to go down to this level. Sleep. There we go. I love just seeing the giant creeper tower in the distance. We have not used that in a while. I should really set that up for just an auto grinder, because right now it's built for looting. Once we're done with this, I might go and just adjust that just so we're getting a bit of passive gunpowder. Whoop, that's not what I want. There we go. Alright. Again, why don't I just move this bottom one over more? Why am I insisting on staying with the stupid... There. It's still too narrow. Move it over one more. Is it too narrow? Or... Yeah, it does feel too narrow. There we go, that feels better. We can always dig this down more so it's more of an overlook. Alright, so that's the bunny. And I'm full again. Wait, shoot, no, I didn't mean to put that one away. Ah! Nope, not that one. Not that one, it's... the circle one I need. You, okay. Yes, we just gotta do the cat one. Which is up here. Oh god. This terrain! Alright, and you are... which one are you? I can't even tell. White. Oh yes, my white jacarandi. The other made up one. Because, wow, it's really hard to find a cat that is naturally pure white. What is your environment? Jesus. I like how I specifically have running water next to the jacarandi. Alright, so this is gonna have to go down to, at the bare minimum, 67. Yeah, let's just put it at 67. I mean, unless I want to raise the path up more. Nah, I think 67. Yeah, that way this side gets a little bit of an overlook. God dang it. Out of space. Too much dirt. What are you doing over here? Oh, you're one of my floaters. Get down there. So you're gonna have to get risen up. Really need some work. Yeah, not that bad. This top one over here can come down just a little. Like this. Alright, so that's all of the enclosures mapped out. Let's put all these back up on our board. Let me dump all my dirt off first. Why? Why do you keep taking my dirt? Like, I thought that having the skulk veins would mean it's blocked from view and you can't take it, but no, you keep stealing my one piece of dirt. You have so much dirt in here. You have so much dirt to move around. Look, you have all of these things back here you can move around. Why do you keep taking the one piece of dirt next to my door? I have so much dirt, my gosh. Alright, dump. Let's take these back. Dump that in, put you back there. Do I have? Okay, I do have short grass back here. You are just gonna go into the garbage. Eat the seeds. How'd you get so injured? Better not just taking fall damage. I have so many rabbits. Alright, you went there, you go there, go there, go there. I love playing my puzzle games. Nope. There we go. Alright. All of the enclosures are finally fully mapped out, with the exception of the farm area, but that's fine because I'm pretty sure it's just going to be wooden fences. Everything looks good. Everything looks reasonable. They look like good proportions, good sizes on everything. Built well. Alright, so now that those are done, I think first I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to head over to the creeper farm and make that a auto kill, because we're on the edge of it so often that I'm pretty sure it's spawning creepers. They're just not dying. So we may as well make that, turn that into a automatic creeper farm instead of waiting for us to use looting on it. And I think I can do that pretty easy with some trap doors. And a lot of cobblestone. So let me grab some cobblestone. Might need to go back for more. So what I'm thinking right now, I move this back, all this back by 1. I put my trapdoors here. And then, yeah, if I want to kill them, I leave the trapdoors up. And then if I want them to fall, I just put the trapdoors down. So I'm just gonna kill these guys really quick. Block this off really quickly. So this has to go back by 1. Here and here. Yeah, okay, because that's a straight fall. That's what I want. So they would fall right down there. And then I'll have a kill down there with 2 hoppers. And the fall, I'm pretty sure, should just auto-kill them. But let's make sure this area up here will still work. I don't know how a skeleton got in there. Okay, so this still works. How the heck did a skeleton get in there? Yeah, this should be skeleton proof. Curious. Alright, so let's go down now. To here. So that's where they'll be falling. So let me get 2 hoppers and 2 chests. And we'll see if that fall damage kills them. If not, I'll put some dripstone there. Okay, gotta quickly take a break for wheat. And then once we're done with the creeper farm, we'll do a quick check on the iron farm. See if we need to move any of the iron. Because we're compressing it into blocks right now. So it's definitely saving space, but it was getting a little full even with the blocks. Oh wait, let me toss this over here. Boop. Alright, do we have any hoppers? We don't. Okay, so we need... iron. Let me quickly... Wow, I got almost a stack of, I have no room for bread. We have almost a stack of, gunpowder just from... I think we're good on gunpowder, honestly, but still I'd rather have it set up as an auto farm, just just in case I want to make a bunch of TNT or something in the future, or rockets. Oh, and I have wheat seeds I need to get rid of. Alright, do I have... I don't have any chests. Nope, I have a lot of oak planks, so I need 4 chests. Okay. I need 2 hoppers. There we go. So let's see here. I need hopper, chest, and then Yep. Probably don't need this. I think they're gonna fall straight down anyway, but better safe than sorry. Yeah. God, I love my just giant map over there. That I eventually actually need to start working on the map stuff for the zoo. I'll get up to the top with everything, then I'll build around to the side to get the bottom stuff. Whee! Here. I have a torch up here, right? I think I do. I hope I do. I really should. I love how my Iron Golem farm is now just constantly mocking me over the fact that I didn't center the kill pit. Alright. Let's go ahead and put a torch over here just to be on the safe side. Do I have light overlay? I don't even remember if I do. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna put a torch here. Yeah, that's not gonna affect anything there, just that way nothing spawns there. I'm pretty sure a fall from this height will kill a creeper. Also did not need this much cobblestone. Excuse me. Where's my music? Why does my music keep going away? There we go. Alright, so when we're done with this, we will check on the iron farm. And then I guess work on the night houses. Swoosh. Alright, so now let's go up here. We turn on auto mode and I think I need 2 on this side also. Also, is that flowing down there? No, okay, it's not good. Dang it. Okay, so I think I need 2 more on this side. This is all gonna have to go back by 1. Again. So we get 2 more trapdoors. I really wish half... No. See, the issue is if I add 2 more trapdoors onto this side, do I need to pull the whole thing back? Or... because then they're going to catch on the bottom there. Or will they? Let's go check it out and see. Oop. A lot of scary things. Oh, 1 second. Love it when I get spam calls. I have no idea what that explosion was. Alright, sleep. And then... fence gates? Would that work? I wonder if fence gates would work instead of trapdoors. Let me make another fence gate. Let's see, maybe these instead of the trapdoors, and if not, we'll try with the trapdoors. What was also that grumble noise? Was that a villager? Oh. Buddy. Please leave. Oh, and now the axolotls are here. There we go. You got it. Get back into the circle. There we go. Don't fall in there again, you idiot. What was that explosion over here? No idea. Why does the music keep turning off? Alright, let's try it with the fence gates first. Bug flew in my face. So closed, they should still keep coming by. Still hit them. Will the drops reach me or no? Alright, so it still functions like that. I have to jump in there a little bit, and then if I open it, will they just fall through? That's the one thing I'm looking at. Because otherwise it's pointless. Nope, and that defeats the whole point. Yeah, they're not just falling. They're getting over here easier, but they're not going down, which is the issue. Whoop. Oh no. I need to put water back there. Alright, with that in a second. Alright, so this doesn't work. Let's go back to trapdoors. Maybe if I do it reverse, I don't think that'll matter, but... I need to put water back there. There we go. Alright. Will this push them down? Probably not. Nope, yeah, they're still gonna get caught. Alright, so let's see. If we... No, I'll do a quick experiment. If I don't have anything there, will they even fall down a 2 block hole like that? They won't. Interesting. A skeleton will, but the creepers won't. Do creepers have a slightly larger hitbox? Okay, so let's see. We can do this. God dang it. And then... what can I do on this side? Like, will this... will this work, or will they get stuck here? Actually, and I'd want to move these back. Really wish we had vertical half slabs right now. Alright. Nope, they're still just gonna sit on that ledge. There should... there needs to be something. There has to be something. If I waterlog these... maybe if I waterlog them... and then the water will push them back that way. I think the issue is they can't fall through this space. I would need to make it too... I mean, I guess I could dig all this down. Yeah, let me just... this is going to be the easiest way, is just to dig all this down. Then I just have water pushing. Oh no, I can't. Wait. I just did a stupid. If I... Wait, I need to think about this for a second. If I really want to, I could do tripwire and piston, something complicated like that, but... So I have both of them open. They fall... I know creepers can fall down a 1-block hole. So I just have a water source slightly lower to push them. Because I still want them to fall into the 2-block wide hole, because that's where the hoppers are. Okay, so let's see. If I could... Alright, first trial is going to be... Can I just waterlog these two and have that work? I'm going to go grab another bucket. Why are there so many of you? Do not steal part of my door again. Okay, let's get another bucket. Let's sleep. Let's go over here to sleep. Alright, if this doesn't work, we can try to use the fences slightly lower. Okay, so let's see. Can I... No, it's not flowing, so I don't think it'll work. Like that, it'll work, but... No. Okay, what if we did it, like... 2 blocks lower? So that should work. Alright, let's test this version first. Alright. open everything. Part of me feels like this isn't gonna work. Let's be proven wrong. I have to wait a little bit for them to spawn and get up here. Oh, so they're always just gonna get right over here. Unless I move the signs back. No, I think it's fine like it is. I'm just gonna leave it like it is. It's not a concern right now. Look, we've got so much gunpowder from that. I'm not that bothered. I was like half an hour spent on nothing. Dump all this extra cobblestone back. Alright, got about an hour or so left. Oh, yeah, let's check in the iron farm. Ignore the garage door. Alright. Go in there. In there. Go in there. There. I knew there was something taking up space there. Alright, let's check the iron farm, make sure it's not getting flooded. We'll grab some of the sugarcane just to have on the way back. It's so loud over here. Alright, good on iron. Let me go ahead and just get a bunch of the red dye out. Alright, let's go see if our villager will trade with us again. I'll come back. Alright. Put all this back. Actually, let's go ahead and throw it in here with the rest of our sugarcane. Where is our shepherd who will buy dye? Is he in his house? He is. Hello, sir. I have goods for you. Oh, you're not offering me a discount anymore. Alright, well, you're at your station, so please restock now. Thank you. You only restock once, right? No, I can buy paintings from you now. That's great. Oh, alright. Let's put this stuff back. Alright, do we want to do a quick trip to the EXP place? Just for my shovel? How many EXP bottles do I have? None. I need to level up a cleric. I know I have a cleric over here. What does he want? Can I do something cheap with him? Emeralds. Emeralds. Rotten flesh. I've traded him all my rotten flesh. Anything else you got? If I get a gold farm going... Alright, let's see. So we wanted to work on the night houses next. So yeah, let's keep working on the night houses. Because then we can actually move some of the animals to where they need to be before we start work on the actual enclosures. Let me grab... Yeah, I'm going to empty this out of a lot of the dirt. Don't need that much dirt. I don't think I'll need that much for the night houses. Keep that there just in case. That's fine, actually. Okay, I thought that was a pig that was trying to get over the wall. Actually, you know what we could do instead of the night house? Do I want to work on the night houses, or do I want to work on where the on where the cave is gonna be? Because I'm feeling like... So we have the cave and the nether, are two sections that we still need to do. I feel like I want them both to start from here. I feel like having the nether go from here to here would kind of prevent this from feeling like a dead end. We also need to work on that. That I feel like will work better, to have the nether go there, and then the cave can kind of just be like a roundabout, can just loop back to the center. It can be a short little, because let's see, if we just have the cave be like, you know, somewhere that goes down here, there's no real, like, this is the only cave system that's nearby, so the cave is kind of going to be fully dug out by us, unless we wanted to have water elevators and have it go down into the trial chamber. I think I'm gonna need to do a little bit of planning on the cave first. Let's just stick to working on the night houses. Oh, it helps if I get the maps. Oh, there we go. This still almost feels too small, because, well, I guess the night houses are going to house one at a time and have, like, crossovers for if I need to switch, you know, ideally for moving multiple, like, you know, switching this panda with this panda. This panda would go in here, this panda would go to a separate section across over there, and then this panda would go in there. But then if they need to go into them at night, not crossing over, they would have access to the whole space. I think it'll be okay. Oh, this is... Oh, that's not the map I need. Oh, there it is. Okay. I was looking at the wrong part of it. Alright, so yeah, it's like this night house. It's kind of actually already enclosed. Yep, everything's going the wrong way. Oh, well, I need to move now. There. How am I gonna do this? I think I'm just gonna have to completely take this down, even though it is already kind of enclosed. I'm gonna have to destroy this and then rebuild it, basically. Yeah, I mean, that's going down. This is probably going away. So the issue is that these are on two very separate levels. Could I do a two-story night house? Like, have this be one level. It's deep enough for it. It's just how would I get them for a transfer? Up like a ramp or something on that side. So let's see, if this was just... So let's see, this is a night house. And then maybe here could be like a down and up. Alright, so let's say this night house is like back here. This is the entry to the night house. The actual space would be back here. You know, no, it'd make more sense to have the entry be like over here, and this side, and then this. That would be part of the ramp. Alright, let me do the ramp. So this is going to be Y67 is what we need to get the ramp down to. So 4 down and 4 up. So 1, 2, 3 down and 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let's try this. I want this one more. That's fine, I can... This is going to be enclosed anyway, it doesn't matter. Here we go down. And then 67 here would be access to this night house. And this would go away. So then if you wanted to switch them, you would come up here and around here. Alright, I think this is going to be interesting. I like the way this is actually going to turn out for the night house. So you would need a bedroom over here. Actually, right over here, you could have the closed-off bedroom. So let's see. Okay, so say you're swapping orange and red. You would let orange in here, put orange into this bedroom over here, close off orange. Bring red into here, up around here. Red is now an orange. Then you just take orange out of here, lead them down here, and then out into here. And then at nighttime, you just block this section off. So that way orange has access to up here, and red has access down here. So they both have a full night house. Which means that for this one over here, red is the only one that has access to that first night house we built at night. Okay, I like that. Alright, I'm not gonna fully finish building the night house now. Let me sleep, actually. But I'm just trying to get all the night houses laid out right now, but that'll work. It's just a little bit enclosed. Well, you know, this top part will be open. Red is just going to be very enclosed, which I'm not a fan of. Yeah, orange will have plenty of sky access at night. Red won't, though. Unless I extend the night house all the way back there. And then have some light come in over here. I'll do that, actually. Just kind of a note for myself that there. Hopefully I'll remember what I meant when I did this. So that red's night house is mostly going to be over on that side. And then that way there'll be windows up there. Alright, so that's good there. And that also means we can cycle. The idea behind all the panda houses is I want them to connect to all of the enclosures. So that way you can cycle them through. So they all have like a blocked off area to where, like, say if you wanted to bring, you know, that panda over to that enclosure, you could have these pandas in the closed off section of their night houses, but there's still a path through, so you can lead that panda through that into that one. So like this one would be like right in here would be another large one. Like, you know, something like this. So you can have them each sectioned off. Actually, this one I am gonna make more structured and square. Yeah, and then like this wall can lead into the enclosure. This wall can lead into it. So I actually want to take out anything that isn't that wall. Because we're going to go back and kind of disguise them to make them blend in. Nope, you don't go there. So yeah, like there could be a bedroom like here, for example. Like, this could be a bedroom where you could keep one panda here while you're passing another panda through there. Here, it's these tight corner ones that are slightly more of an issue, and the separate elevations is fun. I think as long as we go back far enough, there could, like, you know, the pass-through is over there, the bedroom is back here, kind of thing. I'm just going to fill all this in here. So this would be bedroom here, and then the pass-through would be up here. You know what, no, I kind of want bedroom access to both, so this could come over to here. That's pretty good. Alright, so this one... Yeah, same thing. Okay, so you are 63... You're 63. Okay, let me get rid of this thing in the middle then. I'm definitely gonna have to heal my shovel after this. Ooh, and down underneath here is probably going to be all keeper access. So this whole thing is probably going to have to move. Yeah, this is such a narrow space here. Actually, this whole thing... No, I didn't flatten any of this down, did I? This whole thing will actually probably be the night house. Because this is so narrow. Let me build. Alright, worry about that later. God, the dogs. I need to get the dogs into night houses. Alright, so... Will you stop? Thank you. So this one actually doesn't need night house on this side because Yeah, it can share with red over there. So let's see. We need... How many? This is... Oh no, this is another panda. Okay, I couldn't remember if I put a pig here or not. Alright, so this does need another... I need to go get more magenta wool. Do I have more in here? Okay, I have more in there. Good. I didn't organize these and I should have. Or not organized. I didn't flatten out the pandas yet. Thought I did. Oh, I didn't with any of these. Ugh. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to go back and do. Oh, I just realized the night house for this one. That should probably go back there. Well, actually, because yeah, those are on the other side, on the back side. It shouldn't... Yeah, these should go on the back. This one... Because you don't want them to be really easily seen by people. Yeah, because this is so closed up here, I think it'll make more sense to move it. Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, let's just go for big. I feel like that's gonna be... Yeah. Oh god, the wind effects. Alright, I'm just gonna put these here just for now. Obviously those are gonna move, but just so I don't have to use more dirt right now. And then this is where it would like come across. So it's still up close, but not super up close. And then I think a line down here would be best for the division. Yeah, because that way you can move someone here and then have clear passage through there. I'm adjusting this one. I'm fine with it being this close, but it needs to be back more. Alright, and then we can have coming down this way. Be the bedroom. Yeah, there, that gives space to move them through, and a bedroom for one to stay in. And then that first one, I'm not... Yeah, that's okay. I mean, that's a little small compared to the others. I mean, that's the idea of rotating them around. And I mean, that this can even go down more and go back more. This is the only one I'm not really happy with. You know what? I'm gonna add another bedroom. Like, that's a good walk-through, like a pass-through, but I want... I want there to be an actual, like, good night house. Like, this is already kind of iffy, even if I, like, when I clear all this out and have this. Like, obviously the night houses don't need to be the same size as the enclosure, but they still should be a good size. Yeah, I'll do it here. There we go. That's a better, like... No, I'll make it longer. There we go. This is good for, like, a bedroom. Maybe it's a little too big, honestly, but... it's better than that. I like that better as a night house. Alright, so let's go back to this. So yeah, we still need to build the other night house. This is gonna be another one that's... I gotta leave space open here to drive everything through, all the animals through. vision. And then this will be the pass through, like, here. There we go. That one's a bit less full than the others, but that's okay. Alright, so the pandas are done. So now we have... You are a kitty cat, right? Yes. Yours... Oh, if I remember you correctly, are you the... You are... Red. Red is... Yes, the Asian golden cat. Needs more hiding spots, so your night house is going to be in the very back. As far away from people as possible. Alright, that's Asian Golden Cat Night House done. Let me sleep, please. Alright, next up is Pig. How many do you have? How many do you have in a group? Okay, so this can have up to 84 individuals in a group. That's probably not going to be that many here. There's definitely going to be a lot. So you need a good sized night house. Let's see. Let's go just straight back from here. And I think you think straight down from here. How far back do I want to go? Right here and then over. I am going to make this the entire length of the habitat. Ooh, no. There we go. There we go, that's a good night house. And I don't have the other map with me. Alright, I think that's probably where we'll end for today. It's going to look a little weird because it's going to be half cut off. Because I don't have the other map to update it. let's put these back and take a look. One second. Oh, I just ran right past it. What am I doing? Let me just go update this really quick. Actually, wait, is that the right one? Yes, okay, I do need to go update this. Actually, when we go back there next time, it'll get updated. Alright, you go there. Nope, you go there. You go there, you go there. Alright. I think those are pretty good markers for the night houses. They make sense, to me at least. I wish I would have leveled the enclosures a bit better on the northern half. The southern half, I did, relatively. So that's just going to be a little bit more work. Need to wait for my spam calls to stop. Right. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Let me just dump everything back into the chest they need to be in. You. Right, wait. Don't care about the egg. Eggs could go in there. Dump off all my extra dirt. This, and... Nope, well that's garbage anyway. Dump you. Outside. Alright, so let's see. Next time, we'll see about starting that piglin bartering farm. I don't know if I am, because I don't know how much of a pressing need that really is. But we'll definitely work more on the night houses. Maybe go back and actually level the enclosures in the northern half. We shall see. Probably first thing I'm going to start with is healing our items. But we will worry about that next time. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye!